Hello beautiful stars of God's wonderful universe. Today we are going to be talking about self-care, how it can be self-discipline and physical self-care as well. So we're going to talk about those two things, and it will be in the physical, mental, spiritual, and social, and those are going to be the 4 lanes we're going to go through today. I will be drinking my matcha, eating my fruit, eating my cakes, and kind of break up those two things, and it will be in the physical, mental, spiritual, and social, and those are going to be the 4 lanes we're going to go through today. I will be drinking my matcha, eating my fruit, eating my cakes, and kind of breaking down what I think it is and how it's just turned into self-indulgence. But it's way more than that. It's about self-discipline and taking responsibility for who you are and moving forward with your life the best way possible. And I kind of want to just break it down today. It won't be a super long video, but I'm going to do my best to give you the best content. So we're taking the time, jump right, take care of yourself in every way, including take responsibility for you and your life, even when it's painful. It's not about self-indulgence, but it's about true change for yourself and all those who you affect around you. Looking deep within ourselves, and are we willing to keep yourself accountable for what you do. Every single day, everything that you do, all the habits that you have in your life are a sum up of usually who you are. And so what you do and continually do, that is basically what it means and what it should mean all around across the board. Now, we're first going to dive into physical. First, with physical, you need to figure out, and I will list it here, what you want physically, how physically strong you want to be, what is your goal on how to be physically strong, but also what are you taking, and also how much hydration, what's your goal for that, and also are you happy the way God made you. Those are your main things that you need to worry about, because the physical body that you have is the only one that you're ever going to have. And so for you to take care of yourself the best way possible is to be honest with yourself and be willing to change those habits. Moving on from the physical, that will be it. And I also will list some things, more lists down below, that has helped me through my health journey and what tips have helped me grow physically and strong, and being honest with myself and being willing to take those steps even in pain to better my physical status that I am right now. The second thing I will say is mental. Mental is so important, and I truly believe in the power of counseling. 1, if you truly need it and can afford it. 2, I believe in journaling, because it's able to get all of your feelings and what your thoughts are, and you're able to have a clear and set mind. 3, prayer is very great for the mind. Just talking to God is one of the best things that's ever happened to me. And 4, I would say having a good mentality and be able to be emotional stable. Alright, and now we're going to move on to social. Social has always been kind of difficult for me because of my introvertedness and being able to talk with people, but social self-care is very important too, to have people surrounding you, and it's not healthy for you to be alone. That's a biblical guideline. But in general, even if you don't believe in the Bible, it's a very good guideline to have in your life. And so being able to put yourself out there, but also willing to fail when it comes to being friends with people or wanting to make connections, the best way possible to do that is just go for it and be willing to fail and fall on your face. And really social self, there can be good people out there who can help build you, and you can help build them, and their journey of self-care and self-care is really great because there can be good people out there who can help build you, and you can help build them and their journey of self-care and finally, I'm going to put down spiritual. Spiritual is very, very, very important because of the accountability you have to hold with God, and the relationship that you have with God needs to be steadfast. I'll leave some scriptures below. But also, you need to have a good prayer life. You need to have a continuous scripture life because those are going to help you daily. But you also need to have a real relationship with God. It should not be based on religion or what time you go to church. It needs to be a consistent basis. It can never be one of those things where I'm just going to go to you just when I feel like it. That is a very unhealthy relationship. It's kind of like when you're married or when you have a friend. I'm just going to talk to you when I feel like it. That is not a friend. That is not a husband or wife, whoever it may be. You need to have a consistent basis with God, and that will grow you and take you to the next level. Alright, and so those are all the things that have helped me, and I know it wasn't such a detailed video, but I will have some articles listed down below about self-care should not just be about the physical, but the mental, social, and there's a lot of people that I've taken inspiration from about this, and I've studied it for years because I have been wanting to grow ever since I was like 16 and I started to make a change for myself, and I want that to be a part of you guys' life as well. Whoever you are, whoever's watching, I hope you get this and you realize I'm not doing it to judge people. I'm not doing it to hurt anybody. It's more the fact where I'm like, I want you to do your best, and I want you to be your best wherever you're at and whoever you are. And so true self-care should be about growing pains. It should never just... So my hair is a mess, but I wanted to end on this note that this is not to bash anybody, it's to help others. And even though my videos are not perfect, they're not like super aesthetic all the time, and I don't have the perfect setup, I want you guys just to watch because even though my methods are simple, they're still great to apply to life. And whoever's in any stage of their life can watch this and be able to get what they need. And my video is short because this week I didn't have a lot of time because I had quizzes and a lot of papers, so it's very short, but I'll give more detail and I'll put more stuff in the description box below, like some scriptures, but also not just that, some articles and some videos that I've watched short because this week I didn't have a lot of time because I had quizzes and a lot of papers, so it's very short, but I'll give more detail and I'll put more stuff in the description box below, like some scriptures, but also not just that, some articles and some videos that I've watched that give me inspiration to do all of these things. And I hope you're able to get as much for them as I've gotten from these tips and tricks that I've made for myself. I hope you enjoyed that video, Beautiful Stars of God's Wonderful Universe. There will be a podcast next week that I will be putting out, which is called Passion Fruit. I will be talking about many different topics, but I hope you enjoy it, and I will post it as soon as it comes out. Love ya!